Welcome to Deleted Chapters from Famous Novels. I'm Chris Running. Today we're reading a prologue that was deleted from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Willy Wonka looked up at the sound of a fist on his door. Who could this be? No one comes to see me in my factory. Wonka looked out the peephole and saw a man with a bowler hat standing there. Could it be an industrial spy? The man raised his fist to knock again, and Wonka quickly threw open the door. "Hello," the man said and tipped his hat. "Who are you?" Wonka said. "I'm Bill Whitten. I'm from the health inspector's office." "What do you want?" "Random health inspection, sir. Nothing to worry about." "I don't let people into my factory," Wonka said. He went to close the door, but Whitten wedged his foot inside. "I'm afraid you don't have a choice. You operate a business that deals in food, and you must allow inspection." Wonka ran a hand over his face. "Fine, come in, but please be quick about it." Whitten walked through the door and looked around. "This is quite a factory you have here." "Thank you," Wonka said. "Would you mind if I see your identification? It's just that there are spies everywhere that would love to steal my recipes." Whitten pulled out his wallet and showed his badge. "I'd like to see where the candy is produced." "Which candy?" Wonka asked. "Yours," Whitten said. He looked perplexed. Wonka laughed. "What I mean is that there are different rooms for different kinds of candy." "Let's just start at the beginning," Whitten said. "Come with me," Wonka replied. He led the man through a corridor. As they walked, the room appeared to close in on them. "What is going on?" Whitten asked. Wonka smiled. "Just a little illusion. You think you're getting bigger, but the room is just shrinking down." Whitten took out his pad and started writing on it. "What's that?" "It's a violation," Whitten said. "Your ceiling has to be a certain height. It's a fire hazard." Wonka looked crestfallen. "So I have to redesign this whole hallway? That's gonna take away some of the magic." "Can't imagine it'll be cheap either," Whitten muttered. Wonka opened the door and stepped out into a beautiful and huge room. There were giant, colorful mushrooms growing from the grass, giant lollipops sticking out of the ground, and the centerpiece of it all, a chocolate river that flowed through the center. "This is my chocolate room," Wonka said. He spread his arms wide as if presenting paradise. Whitten grunted and began feverishly scribbling on his notepad. "What?" Wonka asked. "What now?" "Where do I start?" Whitten said. "You have food running through an open factory where any kind of contaminant could get in. There are no guardrails on that staircase over there." As he pointed, several small men came out of a doorway. "Who are they?" "Those are my workers," Wonka said. "The Oompa Loompas. I hired them after I got rid of human workers. They're the only ones I can trust. And they work for chocolate." Whitten sneered. "You pay those people in chocolate?" "Yeah, they love it." "That's another violation, I'm afraid. Do you know how many labor laws it breaks to pay a workforce in something other than money?" Wonka lowered his head. "The chocolate river is what makes my chocolate taste so good, and it'll have to go," Whitten said. "Or at least it will have to be enclosed." "Where do you want to go now?" Wonka took Whitten around the rest of the factory. There were open, steaming pipes, live animals with no safety standards, and even an elevator that hadn't been properly inspected or safety tested. When they were done, Whitten and Wonka came back to the front entrance. Whitten shook his finger at Wonka. "I don't know what you were thinking, but none of this is good. I'm gonna have to come back with more inspectors. You have 2 months to make these repairs, or you'll be facing some very stiff penalties." "But I can't afford to make all these repairs, Wonka said. Isn't there anything else I can do? Witten snickered. Not unless you can find someone dumb enough to take this money pit out from under you. He tore off a copy of the list he'd made and handed it to Wonka. Here's your ticket. Wonka looked at the yellow piece of paper. My ticket, he said. My golden ticket. His eyes snapped up to Witten. How long did you say I have? 2 months, Witten responded, and he walked out. Then I haven't a second to spare, Wonka said. He rushed off to put in motion his new plan. It's weird. If Roald Dahl had kept that prologue, it would have given the book whole new context. Well, thanks for joining us for Deleted Chapters. Please come back every Tuesday for more Deleted Chapters and every Thursday for Dumpster Diving. Give us a like and subscribe. Leave a comment below. Check the description for our social medias. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.